Good morning from the top of Humbleton Hill. In front of me is Lindisfarne, Holy Island and the Northumberland coast. Behind me is Wooler, and down the bottom here was the famous Battle of Homildon Hill. If you look that up, and over there is the Cheviots. Jane keeps putting faces at me because I pronounce things wrong and I don't know what the names of things are, but this is Humbleton Hill. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because I don't care, and you're not watching my channel to know what all these things were. I'm not a history channel, so Jane's laughing now. So there you go, meet Jane.
Humbleton Hill.
So anyway, we climbed up the top of here. We're going to do about a 7-mile walk today. It's quite a surprise to me how you can do all the powerlifting and all the training in the world, and when you walk up a hill, it's still a great leveler. It absolutely knackers the legs. I can remember the days quite a few years ago we were doing Snowdonia and everything all the time, and it takes a while to get back into hill walking. And even a little hill like this takes it out of your legs and everything else. But when we used to do Snowdon and Ben Nevis and all the big mountains in the UK, and I know they're not as big as abroad, but when we used to do all those, it takes about 3 or 4 days to get back into walking 3,000 peaks and things like that. It's just one of them things. But coming up here today, I just realised and remembered what it was like. So there's a couple of routes up Snowdon, up the couple of the paths up Snowdon that are actually leg killers in the beginning, and then as you get further up it gets a lot easier. But this reminded me of that today. It's beautiful here by this part of Northumberland. We've usually done the Northumberland coast and really struggled to find somewhere to stay, and in fact, we've driven along there sometimes getting really frustrated at the fact that you cannot find a campsite or anything, and they're just not what suits you. But coming inland a bit, it's surprising what you get. And a lot of people say that in Ireland, there's a Chill Island and a few of the places along that coast, and a lot of the people in Ireland wonder why people don't go inland and enjoy the hospitality of the Irish and also everything that's available inland. And it's a bit the same here. It's very interesting. A lot of the places we've been over the last couple of years are different coastlines in the UK, and they're not so popular ones, and we've actually then worked out it's a lot nicer, a lot friendlier, and I think it's because they don't have the saturation of tourism as well, because tourism's great to a certain extent, but after a while people probably get quite fed up with it. I remember when I used to live on the Isle of Sheppey, you have 35,000 people come there on holiday every year. You get sick of them quite quick, so you've got to understand that as well when you're a tourist. It's probably why when we go in and sit down somewhere and sit and be tourists, we end up sitting there talking to the locals a lot, because a lot of people that are tourists just go in these cafes and pubs and bars and sit there and talk to each other and don't talk to anyone else. Anyway, this is done on YouTube on the top of this hill without recording it and put it on YouTube, so it's a bit of a first. Take care, see you tomorrow.